Recently here on ATW and ATW Weekend Edition, we've been talking a lot about baseball because we're gearing up for the 2017 Toronto Blue Jays season.
The team flies back north of the border this weekend for 2 exhibition games in Montreal before the season opener on Monday in Baltimore.
I'm sure a lot of you will be eagerly keeping up with the Jays all season long, especially you, right, Anthony?
You know it. There are a ton of reasons why everybody should enjoy baseball, but one of the coolest reasons has to be all of the unique sounds associated with the game.
Which got us thinking, the sounds really stand out to the fans, but what about the players?
Ottawa's Dave Brown went down to Dunedin, Florida to find out. Blue Jays infielder Darwin Barney says that one of his favorite sounds is one that Blue Jays fans will be looking forward to hearing a lot of when Toronto is up at the plate.
By far, it's the crisp sound of the bat. You know, it has to be. I think people probably come to the games without even knowing it, that's what they like about it.
Pitcher Aaron Loop likes it when the umpire affirms that he's done a good job.
I love that strike three, you know, because obviously I'm a pitcher, so when you get that call third strike from the umpire, there ain't nothing else like it.
Pitchers Jason Greeley and Ryan Tepera appreciate a sound more commonly associated with catching the ball.
I love when we're down here in spring training, the popping of the mitt, you know, and just hearing all the guys and new leather, just the pop of the glove is always good, man.
Probably just the pop of the mitt, you know, and, you know, just warming up in the bullpen or even during the game, you know, just the good pop of the mitt.
When the Blue Jays hit a home run, a very distinct sound erupts from the speakers of the Rogers Center. For pitcher Brett Oberholzer and outfielder Kevin Pillar, that is a sound that gets them as fired up as the fans.
It would probably be the horn that goes off when our guys hit some home runs.
The horn in Toronto, I love hearing that. It's only when we hit home runs, and I love seeing them happen.
In a baseball stadium, you hear different kinds of noise from the stands. Pitcher Joe Biagini likes hearing some of that buzz when there is a lull in the action on the field.
I like the noise of the crowd, kind of the low murmur of the crowd and people like not paying attention or Snapchatting and stuff or whatever they do nowadays. And like the vendors like yelling, you know, something.
Ice cold Canadian beer in an American can, made in China.
Whereas infielder Ryan Goins and outfielder Dalton Pompey like it when the crowd gets hyped.
The roar of the crowd is like something that you can't get anywhere else. You know, it's one of the things that you can recreate, the ball hitting the bat or anything like that, but you know, the crowd of 50,000 people being loud is something you can't recreate.
Even when you're in the outfield, when you're hitting, you know, they make that ooh or that ah, and then when you make a good play, you hear like the roar, the chanting, you know what I mean? It just happens so quick. And you know when you make a nice play, like you're gonna hear everybody start cheering, or if you hit a home run, you could hear like the horn, you know, go off in the Rogers Center. I feel like that just gets you pumped up because, you know, you felt like you did something well and you felt like you did something to, you know, help the team and you know, the city's happy for you.
I cannot wait to hear those sounds in person at the Rogers Center this summer. I can imagine it now. The dome open, sun in my face, beer in my hand. Oh yeah, Molly, what's your favorite sound of baseball?
Well, as you know, I'm not really a huge sports fan, so I don't really have one. What about you?
The sound of a ball hitting the inside of a glove, it's unmistakable and just sounds so good. What about you at home? What is your favorite baseball sound?
Let us know by sending us a tweet at AMI This Week or an email to thisweek@ami.ca.
The home opener cannot get here soon enough. And if you can't make it to the Rogers Center on April 11th, tune in to AMI TV for our first live described game of the season. For a full list of the live described games, you can visit ami.ca/Blue Jays.